second graders, today we're doing lesson 11, punctuating dialogue. The objective is I can use correct dialogue punctuation when I punctuate dialogue with the tag at the beginning. So last time we worked with the tag at the end, this time we're working on tag at the beginning. Now we're going to look at a sample of text from Zoe and Sassafras Monsters and Mold by Asia Citro. And I'm going to go on a hunt for dialogue. I'm going to circle quotation marks and underline whenever someone is talking. And I'm only going to do it up to here. And then you're going to work, actually I'll go a little bit longer. I will work on it up to here. And then I want you to do the last part yourself. And I want you to follow along with me. The monster screamed. I see quotation marks. What is that? Eek, help me. So I'm underlining that because that's the monster screaming. He stumbled backward. Was my cat trying to leap into the monster's arms? The monster wouldn't keep still, so Sassafras gave up and started purring furiously at the trembling monster's feet. He bumped his head against the monster's legs and kept purring. The monster put his hands up to his cheeks in horror and shrieked again. Okay, I see there's quotation marks, so more dialogue. It's trying to eat me. I can hear its tummy growling from here. Oh, help me. So I want you to notice that I circled the quotation marks and I underlined when someone was talking. Dialogue is when someone is talking. For this section, I want you to continue on the dialogue hunt. I want you to circle quotation marks and underline when someone is talking. Now I'm going to practice putting dialogue tags at the beginning. So here I put dialogue tags at the end. You can see that you're playful. I said, I can't wait to get a kitten, I thought. But you can also put dialogue tags at the beginning. So you could also say, I said, you're playful, or I thought, I can't wait to get a kitten. Okay, so first I'm going to work on you're playful, because this is tag at the beginning for when dialogue ends with an exclamation point or question mark. So it would say, I said you were playful. I said, I'm going to look at this example to help me. Okay, I see that there's a comma after said. Then there's quotation marks around the dialogue. So I said, your, quotation marks before the dialogue, playful. Then I see that there's the exclamation point followed by the quotation marks. Okay, then my inner thought was, I can't wait to get a kitten, I thought. So this time I'd start with I thought. I thought, let's see, so then I need to put my comma. And this is for tag at the beginning for dialogue or inner thoughts that end in a period. Quotation marks, and then I can't wait to get a kitten. And just like the example, I'm going to put a period and quotation marks. Now I would like you to take the same dialogue or inner thoughts that you wrote up here and then practice using correct punctuation when the dialogue tag is at the beginning instead of at the end. So for the dialogue tag at the beginning. Okay, now I'm going to go to my story and I'm going to check that I am using correct punctuation with my dialogue. So that means that there should be quotation marks around all of my dialogue. And then for tag at the beginning, for when it ends in a period, there should be a comma. And for tag at the end, when the dialogue ends in a period, it should still end in a period. So I'm going to look through my story. And I'm going to do the same thing that I did when I was reading the sample of text. I'm going to circle quotation marks and underline dialogue. Okay, so my story starts here. I can't wait to get a kitten, I thought to myself. So I can see I put quotation marks around my dialogue, and I put this is dialogue with the tag at the ending, and I put a comma before the second quotation mark, so that's correct. As I entered the Berkeley Humane Society, a woman led me into a room. Mew, mew. I saw rows of eyes peering out at me through the bars of the cages. A pair of kittens caught my eye. I took the orange striped one out of the cage. He's so cute, I thought. So let's see. This is dialogue where I used an exclamation point, so I did the correct thing with my quotation marks. I held him for a few minutes, then I put him back in the cage. I picked up a fluffy black, orange, and white kitten. She batted at my dangly earrings. Here's more dialogue. You're playful, I said. I looked at her cage. Sun Bear was written across her name tag. Excuse me, I'd like to adopt her, I called to the worker. So again, there's dialogue with the tag at the end, and I used my quotation marks correctly, and I put a comma before the second quotation mark. Okay, let's fill out Sun Bear's paperwork, she replied. I looked down at the kitten and smiled. So I can see that I used correct punctuation with all of my dialogue. Second graders, what I would like you to do today is this. Step 1, I want you to finish hunting for dialogue in this part of the text. Step 2, I need you to do part 5 and part 6 on this worksheet. And then the final step is I'd like you to go through your writing, hunt for dialogue and inner thoughts, and make sure that you used the correct punctuation. When you're done with that, if you're not done with your story, I would like you to spend about 10 minutes or so continuing to work on your personal narrative story. Okay,